Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time and spending a little time with me. I always appreciate that. And I know some of you guys have been asking, and yes, guys, here it is, the start of the Madden 19 franchise series. And I'm just showing you some of the settings, man, giving you guys an introduction to the series and letting you know how everything will play out this year. You know, this will be the road to number 7, you know, the stairway to 7, as us Steelers fans like to say. We're trying to get that 7th ring, man, so that's going to be the mission. And what I'm going to do a little differently, guys, as you're noticing here on the screen, I'm not going to play as a coach. I'm actually going to play as the owner, man, just to add a little more intrigue, you know, allow me to develop a little more in terms of, you know, delivering that story to you guys. I want to be more in-depth this go around instead of just showing gameplay. You know, I'm definitely going to lock down a schedule where, you know, 1 week we'll take a look at the staff and you know, not necessarily the staff, but the roster, seeing how guys are developing. And one particular day we'll take a look at scouting and then the training, and then also, you know, we'll have a lockdown game day, so where you can expect gameplay. I'm leaning on Fridays right now, but we'll see how that goes. And right now, guys, I'm just showing you some of the settings. It will be on all Madden. If you've been watching my gameplays that I've been posting, the full games, you know, we're basically just going through slider sets. You know, I'm tweaking things here and there. I'm on version 2 right now. I think I'm close to where I want to start, you know, where I want to play. And we're probably going to go from there. I think I'm going to cut down the quarter length, though, to maybe 7 minutes. We'll see. So I'll bounce between 7 and 8 minutes. You know, I'll play out the preseason games and see how it feels. But I want to be considerate of a couple things. You know, I don't want it to be super long where it takes extremely long, you know, time for me to edit, as well as I don't want it to be too short where we're not getting some decent numbers. So I've always been told by the developers, you know, Clint has mentioned before, you know, usually the realest statistical value that you're going to get as far as being closer to a realistic stats is between 5 and 8 minutes. So that's why, you know, lately I've been staying right around that range. All right, so that's how we're going to do that. Again, once I have the slider set posted, I'll let you guys know exactly what that is. And, you know, we'll come back in and, you know, I'll show you exactly where we're going to start. So by the time we do a full week 1, you know, once we get to week 1, then that's where we will definitely lock that down. So what I'm showing you here, man, is just to offer a little feedback. I don't like the fact that when I go into one of these things like fan happiness or stadium or what have you, when I hit B, well, I say B, I'm on PlayStation, so I'm hitting circle. When I hit back, the circle button there, it takes you all the way out and takes you back to the previous menu. I would love for it to just take me back to the list. So what if I just want to go bounce back to the fan happiness or what have you? It should take you to your previous, you know, point where you were instead of taking me back to the whole, you know, the full menu. You know, here it is here. Look, see, it takes me all the way back to here and I got to go back into owner again. So, you know, just a little added step, in my opinion, that's not necessary. We'll love to see them upgrade there. Now, also, guys, let me mention to you as well, I want to get you guys feedback on this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm starting off the franchise now, and I'm kind of treating it as a preliminary franchise because obviously we don't have the final rosters. You know, preseason is just getting underway. We saw the Hall of Fame game, and we got the Steelers and, you know, other teams about to play this week. And I want to definitely be as close to the real rosters as possible. Since Madden doesn't currently have a 90-man roster, which is something that I'm extremely pushing for. Now, we'll definitely, you know, mention that in a separate video. But you don't have all of the players. You don't have everyone who's in camp right now. There's 15 bodies that you're missing. It could very well be a guy from camp or a UDFA that makes the team that I would want to go ahead and start off the team with. So I'm going to try to get it as close as possible, and I also want my, you know, my opponent, you know, the opposing teams that I'll be facing, I want their rosters to be as close as possible. So what I may do is just go ahead and get this underway, and then once the official rosters hit, you know, maybe I will start the franchise over, but I'll pick up, you know, from week 1 because I'll use the Play Now Live feature. So that's kind of my plan. You guys let me know how you feel about that. But I think that's how I'm going to do it. We'll get through a couple of these games, you know, get through the first couple of weeks or what have you. And then once those official rosters are out, we'll start from there. Alright, so that's the plan, man. Again, playing it on all Madden, and I will be using some adjusted sliders, and I'm pretty close to where I think I want to be in terms of, you know, how the game is feeling. And I'm look forward to you guys giving me the feedback, watching the gameplays that I've posted. And I have not posted the actual sliders purposely because I want you guys to give your feedback on the gameplay, what you're seeing, you know, without having like a biasness knowing the sliders. Because let's just be honest, you know, we're all human. If you see a slider that you don't like and something looks too low, you're going to be looking for that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'd rather you guys provide feedback on just the gameplay and say, oh, that's playing well, or oh, I would like to see this a little more. Then I'll make my tweaks, and there you have it. So version 1 and version 2, I think version 2 is the most recent game I posted, the Rams and Packers. So take a look at that one and take a look at some of the other games, and that'll give you an idea of the gameplay we're going to go with. All right, so that'll pretty much do it for this particular video. Like I said, man, this is just the introduction, Stairway to 7. You know, hopefully we could get that 7th championship and bring it home to the Berg, man. Been a very, very long time, and you know that window is closing. So we're definitely gonna have to do some great scouting as we go through this series. So I plan to get through it fairly quick, so we can have a lot of content to enjoy. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, cut on your notifications, hit that like button, and I promise, guys, we'll be back soon with more content. All right, catch you in a bit. Peace.